Alrighty guys, welcome. This is your host Tiny Jester for Game 2 of the ALDS from 2000. This is New York Yankees taking on the Oakland A's in Oakland. Game 2, the Yankees won game number 1, 7-4, 7-3, 7-4. I think it was 7-3 actually. Now that I think about it, I think it was 7-3. Oakland scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first, and that's all they could muster the whole game. Anyways, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've got it set up now, so I don't need to keep score myself or anything. I've got it set up in Digital Diamond. I basically played through the 2000 season and then said I wanted to play an exhibition game. I just set it all up, all the players and everything. So hopefully it's all set up correctly. And now we just have to play it out so we can play game number 2. Hopefully, if you guys like this setup a little bit better, let me know. Instead of the overhead view of the camera, I got the camera facing the cards. Plus, of course, we got the digital diamond and everything. So, anyways, that's kind of what it's set up for. We got our field, we got our scoreboard, we got our starting lineups, we got our cards, we got our triple play assistant, which you can see I've rolled for the weather here, and the weather says wind is going out. Wind is going out. So that might make it a little bit more easier to get some plays. So Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada, David Justice, Bernie Williams, Tito Martinez, Paul O'Neill, Glenn Allen Hill, Luis Sojo, and Scott Brocious for the Yankees. They'll be going up against the right-hander Kevin Apier. I actually watched this game on YouTube today. You can actually still watch this game from 2000. So the important thing to keep in mind is the Yankees, I think, lose at the end of the season. They lose like 15 of their last 17 games, and then they lose the first game against the Oakland A's. So they completely hose their lineup and just create this weird lineup with Jeter starting things off, and just to try and get everyone into like a new position. So it's Jeter versus Apier, and here we go. It is an 8:34 right-hander. 8:34. He strikes out. So we're on the way here in Oakland. Hopefully I got this set up right as well. Oh yes, I'm gonna need my thing here, aren't I? So that means I'm gonna have to pull these extra cards over here, I guess, to keep them out of the way, so I can bring in my thing. Alright, so strike, let's put a big K in there. There we go. Strikes out Jeter. There we go. And again, I'm going to just reposition a few things here. Alright. So, that's Jeter. He's out. Jorge Posada, who bats second in today's game. Kevin Apier. That is a 147, and that's going to be a double in the left center field. So he will continue hitting the ball well. And it's a two-baser for Jorge Posada. That brings up David Justice. David Justice. We have Ben Gravier in left field, Terrence Long in center field, and Andy Pyatt in right field. So Justice, 935. He's a lefty. 935. He's going to walk Justice. Oh boy, here we go. 2 men on again for the Yankees. Seems like every inning they have 2 men on. So, can the A's get out of this mess again? Bernie Williams, the left-hander today, Runners at first and second. Only one out. Here we go. 668. 668. Lefty. 6-6. Oh my gosh. 668. Routine fly to, or easy fly to right field. Sorry. Easy fly to right field. Okay. F9. And with 2 away now, that brings up Tito Martinez. That was F9. Bernie Williams. Thanks. All right. Now with 2 outs. There we go. It's Tito Martinez. And the actual game in the top of the first inning, I believe it was bases loaded with 2 outs. Tito Martinez came up to the plate. I think it was Paul O'Neill that came up with bases loaded in the first inning. Tito Martinez has runners at first and second. And Tito rolls a 466. And that's going to be an easy fly ball to right field. And once again, the A's flirting with disaster. But somehow, some way, they get out of the inning. And we go to, yeah, so if that would have been, if he would have walked him, then Paul O'Neill would have had bases loaded for, like, in real life. So, the lineup today for your Oakland A's, it's Terrence Long in center field. Randy Velarde at second. Giambi is at first. Armando Saenz is the DH. Miguel Tejada is the shortstop. Ben Gravier is the left fielder. Adam Piet is the right fielder. Eric Chavez is the third baseman. And Ramon Hernandez, the catcher today, and they're going to be facing off against Andy Pettit, the left-hander, the lefty for the Yankees. How many runs will Texas score tonight? 14 or 15? They're going to score less than 5 tonight. Here we go. Terrence Long against Andy Pettit. And the windup in the pitch is a 094, so it's a 94. We're going to the ballpark effect card, which, ballpark effect cards. Ballpark effect cards. Let me see about this now. I'm intrigued. I have my 2000 charts. Ballpark effect cards. Oh, we can use our, we can use our ballpark effect cards right here. We can use our, triple play assistant. That's why it's here, dummy. Click on ballpark effects. We're in Oakland. It says Terrence Long is an LSP. Roll the dice is an error. We're going to try for an error. Okay, so there's an error. The error is going to be the first baseman. That is Tito Martinez. Tito, gotta look him up. At first base is a 15. Tito Martinez is a 15. And it's going to be a routine grounder. Tito makes the play. Ground ball 3. Done. All that for that. Randy Velarde comes up. Randy. Dwayne Martz, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Randy Velarde. 396. Left-hander 396. Routine ground ball to short. And we're going to call that a 6-3 put out. And with 2 away, it is Jason Giambi. Here in the bottom of the first inning. 233, 233. Left, 233, and that's going to be a base hit by Jambi against the left-hander. He's got a jump of 1, steal of 2. He's not very good, as you can tell. He only had 2 stolen bases the whole season. Almedo Saenz is up against Andy Pettit here in the bottom of the first. 650, 650. He is a right-hander, 650, and that's going to be a base hit. 650, and because there is 2 outs, the runner is going to advance 2 bases. So it is going to be a 1 base runner on first. Star, is that what I do? I forget. No. God darn it. Gosh darn it. Base hits. Runner. Oops. Runner. Runner. Runner star. R star. No. What is the command? I gotta look it up again. Gosh darn it. I gotta look it up. Board game commands. There we go. Right. Okay, so Oh, it's first base star. Okay. All right, so it's a single and then first base star. Or wait, I think maybe it's just first base. It's a single and then everyone takes 2 bases. Is that what I'm doing? Is that what I'm doing? Jambi's going to third. Sands is getting a single, and the runners are at the corners with 2 away here. That brings up Miguel Tejada now. Miguel Tejada. Here we go. Miguel. Wind up in the pitch. 3-0-0. Left-hander. 3-0-0. He strikes him out. And that's going to do it. It's going to do it. For the first inning, we go to the second inning. No score here. And it's Paul O'Neill. As I said, I watched this game earlier. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched like the first 3 or 4 innings so I could remember the players and, get kind of the vibe of the whole game. And in real life, Paul O'Neill came up in the first inning, and it was bases were loaded for the Yankees with 2 outs, and he had an opportunity to put the Yankees up. Doug Sessions says he ordered his copy of AAA Baseball last night. Looking forward to playing it. Yes, sir. Let me know what you think of it when you get it. Paul O'Neill, here we go. And that is a die that rolled behind the sleeve, and that is a 3. So it was, unfortunately, it is a 253. It was the green dice. Red, white, and then green. 253, right-hander. Adds routine grounder to short, and that will be Tejada. Tejada throws it on a dime. Ground ball, 6-3. So Neal's out of there. Glenn Allen Hill in the lineup today. The announcers say that he's in the lineup today because Joe Torre decides to put Chuck Knobloch on the bench and put in more power. Glenn Allen Hill hits 27 home runs in the regular season. Glenn Allen Hill is looking at an 8.83 versus a right-hander 8.83, and that's going to be a strikeout. Apier swing and a miss on Glenn Allen Hill. And now with 2 outs, we go to Luis Sojo. 639. 639. He is a right-hander. So 639, and that's hit hard at Tejada. Oh, he knocks it down, picks it up, throws it, gets him. Wonderful play by Tejada, and that's going to end the Yankee threat in the second. And we go to the bottom of the second. Andy Pettitte back on the mound for the Yankees, and he'll be facing off against Ben Gravier, the left fielder, today for your Oakland A's. Oakland trying to get back in this series. They don't want to lose the first two at home. As a 493, and against the lefty, 493 is fly ball center field. F8 if you're scoring at home, and why wouldn't you be scoring at home? I mean, come on. Adam Peart. Adam. He waits on the pitch, and that is an 8-0-0 right-hander, 800, and that's a deep drive. Andy Pettitte gives one down the middle, and Peart, although against left-handers, he's got a 5 power rating. This could be trouble. This could be trouble. The weather, no, we're going to deep. Where's deep? There's deep. Power rating against lefties is a 5. We're in Oakland. The wind is going out, and he is an RSP. And that is gone! Adam Peart hits it out. It keeps carrying. It keeps going. We talked about this at the start of the game. The wind is blowing out today, which could come into play. And here it comes into play on the first home run check. And so the Oakland A's take a 1-0 lead here. Eric Chavez. 701. Chavez. 701 lefty. 701. Easy fly right. Easy fly to right. That brings up Ramon Hernandez, the catcher. Ramon with 2 outs. 670 versus a right-hander, 670, and that's going to be base hit into center field. So Ramon Hernandez, 1 stolen base on the season, not going anywhere, and that brings up Terrence Long. He'll hit 18 home runs. Terrence Long. Bottom of the second inning, looking for 2 outs. 752, 752, left-hander, 752. It's going to be a ground ball down to first. And Martinez is going to flip it over to Pettitte. That's covering the bag for him, and that's going to do it. Nice defense there, but the A's score 1 run on 1 hit and no errors. We go to the top of the third, and it is Kevin Appier. So the cool thing about watching the actual games is you get a lot of the stats and stuff that the announcers prepare for the session. And one of the things they talk about is Kevin Appier in 2000 is the pitcher that gave up the most walks. So they were like, you know, if he needs to really buckle down and make sure he doesn't give up a lot of walks today. So Kevin Appier in 2000 is the pitcher in the whole league that gives up the most walks. Here we go. Oakland, Kevin Appier against Scott Brocious. That is a 0.47. That is an error. Error. On the third base, that is Chavez. Eric Chavez. Where are you, Eric? You are only a 12. Is he going to bobble it? Is he going to drop it? Is he going to... It's an E. It's an E5. Oh, boy. E5 on Chavez as he bobbles it and then can't grab it. And, yeah, not good. It's a one base error on the third baseman. We're going to call that an E5. So Brocious aboard with the error. He has no stolen bases to his credit. And we're back to the top of the order. It's Derek Jeter. Jeter against Apier, runner at first. Brocious, he's not going anywhere. Waits on the pitch, 365 versus a right-hander, 365. He strikes out Jeter. Swing and a miss. Jeter way out in front of that curveball. Get your surfboard. There's a breaker out there. There is a breaker. It fooled even Derek Jeter. And that brings up Jorge Posada, the fleet-footed catcher. This guy can run, man. Holy cow. Jorge Posada, Kevin Apier, top of the third. That is a 292. 292, right-hander, 292. And he walked Posada. Not what you want to do. Put two men on board for the Yankees again. Posada is on board. And now it brings up David Justice. Justice hits 41 home runs. He comes over to the Yankees in June, I think they said. In June, he comes over. And he has, like, just as many home runs with the Yankees as he did with, I think it was Atlanta he came over from. Anyways, David Justice, he's looking at a 539. 539. That looks like it's going to be a left-hander. It's going to be range play for the infielder. Let's see what happens with our infield range. We're in grass. We had runners at first and second. But because there's a runner at second, we weren't holding the runner at first. Nobody was playing in, so it's just going to be normal defense. And Justice is an LSP. And it's going to be up the middle to shortstop. That is Tejada. Tejada. Very good. He is very good, Tejada. Very good. And gets past. Hot smash gets past the fielder for a single. Runners advance 2 bases. So that's going to score Brocious. Posada is going to run second and head to third. And the base hit by David Justice. It's a hard one. Tejada cannot get to it. And that is a 1 base with double stars. And the Yankees, again, fighting back. And now, with 1 out, the runners are at the corners. Defense will play back and go for the double play here. Posada at third. Justice at first. Bernie Williams is at the plate. Apier shaking his head. Can't believe he gave that hit to Justice here. Bernie Williams, 750 on the dot. 750 lefty. That's going to be base hit into a left liner into right field for a single. Posada's going to score. Justice is Justice. What are you going to do, Justice? You're going to go for 2 bags, and he's going to get it. So it's another single 2 stars. And the line keeps moving, and the Yankees have taken the lead. That brings up Tito Martinez. Justice is at third now. Williams at first. Martinez still only 1 out. Defense back in normal. 2-1's your score. The windup and the pitch. 6:54. Left-hander. That's going to be trouble. It is. 6:54 is going to be a ground ball into center field. And once again, another single. Back-to-back-to-back singles. And the line keeps moving. And again, it's going to be 1 base with 2 stars. And I'm getting sick of typing that. I'm telling you, that's like 3 in a row. And the Yankees have taken the lead. Williams moves all the way to third. Martinez will stay at first. And Paul O'Neill. And the line keeps moving. The Yankees up 3-1 now. Paul O'Neill And that is a 081. 081. And that is going to be a ballpark effect chart. Oh boy, here we go. Ballpark effect. Oakland. He's an LSP. And we're going to check in for an error again. And the error is going to be a left fielder this time. That's Ben Gravier. And he is a 16. Is he going to make an error with a 16? Roll the dice. And that is base hit, and it falls in. The batter reaches first on a single and advances a second on the error. It's a single and an error on Ben Gravier. Are you kidding me? Runners advance 2 bases. Okay, now I'm going to have to figure out how to put this one in. So it is a single and an E7. That's the second error on the A's. And they are coming apart here in the third inning, top of the third. I don't think we did that right because it looks like O'Neill's at first. So let's undo that. Can we undo that last play? Undo the last play. All right. Let's try this again. It was a single, and then maybe I need a space, and then an E, maybe a plus E7, maybe plus E7. Let's see. It gives him the error, but he stays at first. So let's undo that again. Undo. Last play. Alright, we're going to try this one more time. It was a single. Oh, shit. A single plus E7 star, maybe, to get the runners to move up. No. Plus E7. Let's look at our. Where's our commands here? Board game commands, right? I know there's. Yeah, single, double, triple, errors. How do you combine the two now? Let's see here. Sorry. Never had this one before. That's crazy. I need a single, fly out, line out, wild pitch, base stealing, catcher interference. Alright, first a single, double, and triples. Error. Okay. Oh my god. /D Gaming, what's going on, my friend? I'm being single and error. There we go. Okay, what Oh, that's dumb. That's ridiculously dumb. All right, so I think it said to put in. Okay, I gotta undo this again. Hang on. Sorry. All right, O'Neill gets a single, one base, and E7. And that said it should put it in, and they should move 2 bases. So let's see if that is correct. Yep, there we go. There we go. All right, we got it. We got it. Yeah. So the Yankees continue rolling here in the top of the 3rd inning. 4 runs in. There's still only 1 out, and it's Glen Allen Hill time. And Apier just needs an out. They're going to play defense in. They do not want Martinez to score here. 942. He is a righty. 942. He's going to walk. And is this going to be it for Apier here? Wow. That's going to load the bases. Maybe they did that on purpose to set up the double play. With Sojo coming up. Bases are juiced for Sojo. Apier trying to plead, beg with his defense. Give me an out, give me an out, give me an out. The windup of the pitch, 921. 921, he strikes him out. Wow. He needed that like nobody's business. Woof. And that means the Yankees batted around because I've got no more cards there. So we're back to the Scott Brosius with bases loaded with 2 outs. Can Apier somehow wiggle his way out of this top of the 3rd inning? It's not gone great. The Yankees plated 4 so far. 962 right-hander. And it's a walk. And he walks in a run. Are you kidding me? They do not want to pull him. They do not want to pull him. He's given up 5 runs now. 5 runs. They're going to leave him in there. They need him to go more than 3 innings. Derek Jeter. 134. This is not going to be good. And that's going to be a base hit. Ground ball into center field. Oh, boy. That's going to score 2 more runs, and that's it. I'm pulling the plug on Apier here. Wow. Oof. I'm pulling the plug on Apier. Apier out. And they're going to bring in Mike Magna defense. No, I want the... Who do I want here? Penn? Wow. Apier not... I am looking for... Mike Manatee. Mike Manatee is coming in to pitch. So, why is he all outlined in red? I'm not sure. So, with 2 outs, runners at the corners, there is 7 runs in for the Yankees. Oh my gosh. 637. Right-hander, 630. Oh my gosh, just barely. 638 would have been another hit. This is going to be ground ball to short. And the bleeding Farnley is over. Whew. He's just going to flip it over to second base there. And that is going to do it for a terrible 3rd inning. Holy cow. And now the A's have got their work cut out for them if they don't want to fall down 2-0 to the Yankees here. Oh my gosh. Which score sheet do I use? Which score sheet do I use? I use the I don't know. To be honest, it's one that I downloaded a long time ago if I'm doing score sheets, but right now I'm doing it online in Digital Diamond here. So Randy Varney against Andy Pettitte. We're in the bottom of the third. 7-1's your score. If they can get a couple runs, they might be able to do something, but 4-9-0. That is not what you want to see. That's going to be easy fly center field for Velarde, whose high 400s are always an out. It was center field, so I should probably put the right number in there. So Velarde is out. Jason Giambi. That is a 0-0-8. So we got a crazy play. Oh boy, crazy play. Crazy play. Roll the dice. 496. Weather patterns change. Reroll for weather. Ignore if it's a closed dome. If the game is held up, both pitchers become exhausted. So let's see. Weather. September. Night game. Oakland. Roll. Oh, the wind has changed. The wind is now coming in, which could make things extremely hard for a comeback. So, Giambi's going to get to re-roll here. So, the wind was blowing out. It shifted, and now the wind is blowing in. It's going to be harder to get a home run now. Jason Giambi rolls a 3-1-0. 3-1-0 against the lefty. 3-1-0. He's going to walk Giambi. So, 1-out walk. To Jason. And that brings up Almedo Saenz. Almedo Saenz. 600 against the right-hander. 600 is going to be a fly ball to center. And now with 2 outs, it's Tejada. Miguel Tejada. The A's just can't get anything to go. And as a 729 right-hander, 729. That's going to be routine grounder to Jeter at short. He's going to flip it over to Sojo, covering second. And that's going to do it. We go to the 4th inning. And Pettitte just cruising right along here. The new pitcher, Mike Magnet, coming out here against David Justice. I'm still trying to figure out why he's got this big red outline on his thing, like he's tired or something. Not sure what that is all about. Anyways, David Justice against Mike Magnet. That is a 0-0-9, and we got another crazy play. Are you kidding me? Another crazy play? 580. Batter draws a walk, and catcher is ejected for arguing balls and strikes. Oh, Justice. We will give him the walk, which is not what the A's needed. And now Hernandez is thrown out of the game for arguing balls and strikes. So, how do I do this now is the question. It is defensive. defense. All right, let's see who their backup catcher is. This is going to get worse and worse for the A's here. They're coming unglued. That is for sure. Let's see who is on the bench for Oakland here. We need somebody that can play catcher. Sal. Let's see. Do I have Sal's? I do have a Sal card. Look at that. Sal is going to have to come in, it looks like. Sal is coming in for Hernandez, who got thrown out of the game. So Hernandez out, Sal in. Sal. And he is going to come in the 9th position. Okay. So, yep, Sal's in the game now. All right, here we go. So, that's Justice gets a free walk down to first, and now it's Bernie Williams' time. 833 right-hander, 833, and that is going to be an easy fly to center. All right. And that brings up Tito Martinez. Oops. Tito Martinez. 703. Lefty. Oh, that's going to be a base hit. Base hit. Justice will stop at second. And that brings up Paul O'Neill. 8-8-5 lefty. 8-8 easy fly to center. So this time Long's going to run that one down. And with 2 outs, it's Glenn Allen Hill trying to keep things manageable here in the top of the 4th. What's going on, RJL? How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. It is 7:24 versus the right-hander, 7:24. That's a routine grounder to Donna. He's going to go to Velarde at second. Now we'll have him throw it to first. Why not? 6-3. G, 6-3. Done. So they give up a few hits, but Mike does not bend, and the A's get out of the inning. And it's going to be Pettit time. He'll be up against Ben Greaves. Ben Greaves. 975 lefty, 975. He walked. Pettit walks him to lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th. A's need a hell of a comeback, or they're going to be down 2 games to love in this series. Adam Piet. Adam is going to wait on the pitch, and here it comes. Is a 138. 138 versus the lefty is going to be a base hit. Base hit. Ground ball into center field, and Greaves is going to go all the way to third. And 2 men aboard with nobody out. So that brings up Eric Chavez now. Defense is going to play back. They're going to go for the double play. They'll give up the run. Chavez, Pettit, the wind up, the pitch. 976 lefty, and he walked him, and the bases are loaded, and wait a second. It is not over yet. Pettit having a little bit of problems here in the 4th. That brings up Sal Francisco. until Francisco hits 7 home runs in the regular season. He's called in because, yeah, Ramon Hernandez got a little mouthy with the umpire and got thrown out of the game. Here we go. We got Greaves at third, Piet at second, and Chavez at first. Sal, his first time in the game. What can he do? 759. He's a right-hander, 759. And that's going to be a base hit into left center field. It's going to line it in there into left field. And that's going to be a base hit. Everyone's going to move up on that. And since it was an odd number, you're only going to get one base. So Sal delivers with the base hit, and that brings up Terrence Long. Bases still loaded with nobody out. Pettit trying to get through this very difficult fourth inning. 1 run across. Bases loaded. It's Terrence Long. 3-2-1. 321. Left-hander. 321. And that's going to be gripped in the gap. It's going to fall in and everybody's going to score. 3 more runs trot in as Long gets that one out there. 1, 2, 3. 3 runs across. And now that makes things a little more interesting. And the Yankees are saying, wait a second, timeout. Whoa, 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 whoa. We can't have this nonsense. So they're going to probably have to take Pettit out of this game. Who are they going to bring in? They're going to bring in the right-hander, Jason Grimsley. So we are looking for bullpen. Cancel. I need the Yankees bullpen. Dummy. There we go. So we need, who are we bringing in? Jason Grimsley. That's who we're bringing in. He's going to come in to pitch. It's 7-5 now. Runners at second. The tying run comes to the plate in the form of Randy Velarde. He hits 12 home runs in 2000. Let's see what he can do against Jason Grimsley. Righty-righty matchup. 819, and that is going to be an easy fly to center field. So, Velarde's out. That brings up Jason Giambi. Jason tying the run. Hometown crowd on their feet. 365 right-hander. 365. He walked him. He walked another run. Jason aboard. And now is Olmedo Saenz. Gets 9 home runs. Bats 313. Waits on the pitch. Here it comes. It is a 126. That's probably a good number. And it is. Base hit. Everyone's going to move up a base. Make it 2 bases. As that is an even number. Another run comes in. And the A's almost bat around here in the bottom of the 4th. As the Yankees can't get it out now. 5 runs in. Jason Grimsley can't get it out. Miguel Tejada, 288. Right-hander, 2-8. Oh my gosh, he walked 288. It's a walk. Tejada walks, the bases loaded, and that's going to be it for Grimsley. Holy cow, he comes in and does absolutely nothing. I think we're going to have to bring in Mike Stanton again. as the A's don't have any more cards, which means they batted around. So it's back to Ben Grieve, and they're going to bring in the left-hander, Mike Stanton coming in. Holy cow, who would have thunk this would have happened? Mike Stanton's coming into pitch. Thank you very much. To Ben Greaves against Mike Stanton. Bases are loaded. Jombies at third. Saez at second. Tejada at first. Ben Greaves, 1 out. Defense will play back. Going for the double play. 8-1-1. Lefty. 8-1-1 ace. Strikes him out. Mike Stanton comes in and says, that's how you boys are supposed to do it. Just like that. But now it is Adam Pyatt. Adam batting for the second time in the inning. Here with 5 runs across. It is a 6-7 ball game. Base hit might give him the lead. Pyatt. 5:21. Oh boy, we're going to have a infield range. We haven't had any problem here for a while. Infield range. So we didn't have anybody covering. Nobody was in, fortunately. So it's his normal defense. He's an RSP. And it's off the end of the bat towards the shortstop. That is Derek Jeter. Jeter, I think we said the Yankees have got all... Oops, that is not what I need. I need the actual players, not the spare players. Jeter is average. Average. And it's a diving stop. Batter is out. Oh, what a stop by Jeter. He has saved the Yankees bacon again. 6-3, throws him out from his knees. And that's going to do it here for the bottom of the 4th. 7-6 is your score. And the hometown crowd back into it now. So I got to get my cards situated here. And it's going to be... It's going to be Mike Maginot against Luis Sojo, I think, yes. You know what? Probably it's time. Let's see who we can bring in. They're gonna bring in Jeff Tam. Jeff Tam coming in for your Oakland A's. Jeff Tam, maybe. And maybe not. Why can't I find them? That's not good. I am looking at Oakland, yes. Jeff Tam, let's see. Let's just show me everyone. They do not show him on the team right now for some fucking stupid reason. Okay. I guess we're going to have to bring in Doug Jones then. So it's going to be Doug Jones coming in here in the, what are we in? Top of the 5th? Top of the 5th. Luis Sojo 392. Right-hander, 392. Ground ball hit to Villarney. Air at second. Throws it to Giambi and gets the out. 4-3. Scott Brocious. See if we can settle things down and just get a couple outs here. There's a 300 on the dot. 300. Ace strikes him out. Brocious swinging for the fence there. Was a little bit too aggressive on the pitch outside the zone. That brings up Derek Jeter. Jeter, 795. 795. He's a right-hander. Oh, that can't be good. 795 is going to be a deep into right center field. It's going to land and bounce over the wall. Jeter's in with a ground rule double. Yankees are up 7-6. Jeter's at second with 2 outs. They haven't been able to get Jeter out at all. And it's Jorge Posada up 689. 689. He's going left side. 689. And that's a easy fly to right. And that's going to do it. So the double by Jeter goes for naught as Posada flies out to Piet there in right field. And the Yankees will take their 7-6 lead. And it's Mike Stanton against Eric Chavez. Stanton versus Chavez. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 539. He is a lefty, and that's going to be an infield range. Infield range. We had nobody on. He's an LSP. Off the end of the bat to the pitcher. That's Stanton. He's average. And he's going to stop it and get him out. Stanton making a good defensive play there. Ground ball 1-3. So Chavez out. Sal Fasano in for the ejected Hernandez. 1-1-1. That's an easy one to remember. Against the lefty, 1-1-1 is ground ball to short, though. Ground ball to short, stop. Against a right-hander, he does much better. 6-3. And Terrence Long. 464. Lefty 464, easy fly center field. So 1, 2, 3 goes the ace, and we go to the 6th as everything is now settled down. All this crazy activity that we had earlier is now. So it is going to be David Justice against Doug Jones here in the top of the 6th inning. Justice and Jones. The battle of DJs. We have David Justice and Doug Jones. All right, here we go. 106. Those low 100 numbers are always good for batters. And that's going to be, yes, sir, another one. Base hit right back up the middle. And then the Justice starts off the inning with a hit. Bernie Williams. 639. He's going to be left side. 639. And that is a routine grounder to second. He's going to flip it to Velarde's going to flip it to Tejada onto Giambi. Not in time. Oh, so close. Let's make sure they do this one correctly. Yep. Looks like it. All right. So it's Williams goes to first, and it's Tito Martinez for the Yankees. Oh no, 143, and oh boy, that's squeaked in there. Would have been a double play, but they don't need the double play. Giambi's going to take it to the bag himself, and it's just a G3 on that one. And the Yankees go down in order again off the Doug. Oh, that's not it. Okay, I thought there was 3 outs. That's only 2 outs. You got to give him another out there, Jester. Okay. So it's Paul O'Neill. So actually, let me undo that because it was a double play then. All right, so I got to undo the last play. There we go. It was a G363. That's what we'll call it. All right, so that will be it. All right, Stanton, which I think has seen better days. It's time to bring in somebody else that has some... oh, it's going to be Randy Coate. It's going to be Randy Coate coming in. Randy, Yankees. Going to bring in a new pitcher here. Randy Coate. He's pitching. All right, the left-hander, he's going to be facing off against Villarney here. And 7-6, crazy third inning, crazy fourth, but everything's calmed down here in the 5th and 6th inning. Villarney, 535. Infield range again. Infield range. We had no one on, and he is an RSP. In the hole of the third base, that is Brocious. Brocious is average. Gets past him. So, Varney with the base hit as Brocious can't get to it. It's down in the corner. He will stop it first, though. So Varney is aboard. And that brings up the Jason Giambi. Giambi and Randy Coates. 493. Easy fly to center field. Easy out. That brings up Almeida Sanz. 606 versus a right-hander is going to be a base hit. Ground ball into center field. Flority's running. He's running hard. And he's rounding first. He's rounding second. He's going to take third base before the ball can get back in. And we have runners at the corners. And the Yankees are going to play defense in. Defense is in. Defense in. Miguel Tejada. They were 2-1-1. Left-hander. Oh, no! 2-1-1. Miguel Tejada. He cranks it. It's carrying. It's going. Gone. The hometown crowd goes crazy. They're going crazy, folks. It's a home run. And that puts the A's ahead. They've come all the way back from 7-1 down to take the lead 9-7. And this has been a crazy, crazy game. Ben Greaves, 340. Left-hander, 340. Strikes him out. And with 2 outs, it's up to Adam Piet. Adam Piet says, give me a swing at it. And he does. 1-1-1. Versus a left-hander is going to be a base hit. Another hit given up by the Yankees. And that brings up Chavez. 2 outs. Randy Coe trying to get through this 6th inning here. 376 left-hander, 376 easy fly center field, and they will get out of it. But the 3-run home run has given life. What did I say was easy fly to center? To the A's. And they almost bat around again. Good Lord. Yes, the pitching. What happened to the pitching? They don't believe in pitching, I guess. And Doug Jones is coming back out here for the top of the 7th. 9-7 is your score. 5 runs in the 4th. 3 runs in the 6th. It's now 9-7. Paul O'Neill. 592 lefty. Outfield range play. Let's see what the outfield's got in store here. Outfield range. And he is an LSP. Over the head of the right fielder. Uh-oh. That is Piet. Piet. And right field is FR. He's just FR. Fair. Off the wall, it's going to be a double. All-run score on the double. A leadoff double by O'Neill as he bangs it hard into the wall. And that brings up the tying run in the form of Glenn Allen Hill in the lineup today. Can the Yankees strike right back here in the 7th inning? Glenn Allen Hill, righty-righty matchup. 7-7-5, 7-7-5, 7, oh boy, 7-5, and that is going to be a base hit, liner into left field. And LLF, let me see, is LLF. Speed of the runner is O'Neill. O'Neill, what is your speed? He's only a 5. He will stop at 3rd on the single. Oops. Come on. 1 single. So runners at the corners with nobody out. And that's going to be it for Doug Jones as nobody can throw a strike when it counts. And I don't think we have Jim Mercer. Yeah, we do. Okay. Jim Mercer is going to come in to pitch. Jim Mercer coming in here in the top of the 7th with runners at the corners. Defense is going to play in. They do not want this run to score. Actually, no. They're going to play back. They're going to play back and go for the double play. They're going to play halfway. Halfway. That's what they're going to do. They're going to play halfway. Go for the double play. Here we go. O'Neill at 3rd. Glenn Allen Hill at 1st. Sojo is up. Uh-oh. 193. Oh, no. 193 is going to be a base hit. And that is going to score O'Neill, and the tying run moves to 2nd base. And now with only 1 out, there's 2 men on. And it brings up Scott Brocious. It's 8-9 ball game now. Brocious, 526. Against the right-hander is going to be an infield range play. Infield range with just normal defense. Right SP in the oldest shortstop. Ken Tejada get it. He is very good. He's VG, very good. Kept to the infield. It's going to be an infield single, though. As Tejada can't make the play, but he does knock it down. It doesn't roll in the outfield. And now the bases are loaded for, that's right, Derek Jeter And once again, nobody can get it out all of a sudden. And defense is going to play back. They are going to go for the double play. They cannot afford to give up another 6 runs. So Jeter, 371 right-hander. Hey, strikes out Jeter. Oh, the big crowd goes crazy. They taunt Jeter all the way back to the dugout. And now it's Posada. Posada, 958. Lefty's going to walk in a run, and that's going to tie the game. And yes, nobody can get it out. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. Bases are still loaded. We're walking in runs. We can't do anything. So let's just, holy cow, bases are loaded. Defense is halfway going for the double play. Justice is up. It's a tie ball game, 9-9 again. 8-0-2, lefty. Easy fly, center field. Not deep. Sojo won't have a chance to tag up, as that's an easy fly. And now it's Bernie Williams with bases loaded. Still 2 outs, though. Bernie Williams. Mercer trying to mercifully end this top of the 7th for the A's fans. But no, it's a 143. And that is going to be gripped and ripped in a base hit into center field. Ground ball back into center field. And that's going to score 2. And the Yankees take the lead back. 11-9. And the beat goes on here. Holy cow. And they almost batted around again. It's Tito Martinez now with runners at the corners. 4 runs in for the Yankees here in the top of the 7th, and they can't make the bleeding stop fast enough. Tito Martinez, 8-3-0, left-hander, 830, strikes him out mercifully. Whew. And that is going to do it for the top of the 7th. It is stretch time here, boys and girls. If you don't need to stretch, I don't know what's wrong with you. We've got a crazy one here in Oakland. And Randy Coates, yeah, Randy, what are you doing? Let's see who else we have. No. Jeff Nelson, but I don't think... Do we look for Jeff Nelson? I can't remember if we look for Jeff Nelson. Let's look and see if Jeff Nelson's there. Yeah, Jeff Nelson is there. All right. So he's going to come in to pitch. Jeff Nelson against Sal Facino. It is a 14 hit, 12 hits by the A's. It's 11-9. This has been a back and forth affair here. Bottom of the 7th, Sal Facino is doing a 0-3-2. So we're going to error chance. Haven't had many of these today. Pitcher is an 11. And guess what? Of course, it's going to be an error. E1. So Fasano gets aboard as Nelson can't find the bag with the throw. And now it's Terrence Long. 382. Right-hander, 380. Oh, my gosh. 381 is a strikeout. 382. That's going to be a double. It's going to be a double. It is going to be a double. 382. And, LFL. it's a 2, so it's going to automatically be an extra base. So it's going to be a double. Fasano is going to score. Unbelievably, yes. I need another. Oops, I need another star in there. So, yeah. Terrence Long drives in another run. It is now 11-10. Still nobody out for Randy Velarde. .302, and he's gonna excuse me. He's gonna walk Velarde. Of course he is. And let's load the bases. Why don't we? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Am I doing something wrong here? This is crazy. Runners are first and second. Nobody out. Nobody can get an out here. Jason Giambi. Oh my gosh. That is a 1-1-9. And that's going to be a base hit. Ground ball into center field. But runners are only going to advance one base. So, that's going to, yes, it's going to load the bases. Of course it's going to load the bases. Why wouldn't it? We loaded the bases without anybody getting out. Almedo Cyans against Jeff Nelson. That is a 155, but that is going to be a double play to second. It's going to score the run, though. We're going to call that a G463. Everyone does move up. Oh, I think I have to put a star in to move the runners up. Let's put that in and see what happens. Is that going to tie the ball game up? And yes, it does. So ground ball double play just what the Yankees ordered. But the A's tie the ball game up with 2 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, someone needs to tell the fielders the ball isn't going to bite them. Yeah. So 2 outs, runner in third now. Can Tejada get a base hit and drive in the go-ahead run? That is a 5-17. And that is going to be a wild pitch question mark. I got to check for a wild pitch. Wild pitch. Is it a possible foul ball? No. It's going to be a wild pitch rating. Wild pitch rating is a 2. And the catcher's pass ball is where's the cards? Posada, what is your pass ball rating? Pass ball is a 4. So let's see. Wild pitch, pass ball, boom, blocked. Pitch in the dirt, blocked. Lead runner is picked off if the catcher has a -1 arm or better. Ooh, Paul O'Neill. He's got a -1 arm. Look at that. Paul O'Neill, -1. So he is going to get picked. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. How do I put this one in? That is a great question. Huh. Yeah, this is one of these never comes up in a million years. And now I've got it, so now I got to figure out how to fucking do a pickoff at third base. Squeeze play. Sacrifice bunts. Base stealing. Drop third strikes. Pick. Oh, here we go. Pick. R3. Let's try pick R3 and see what comes up. Pick. R3. Runner in third. Let's see if it happens. And yes, they do it. And that's going to do it for the inning, actually. And we're going tied. And if this game goes into extra innings, I swear, might be the last game I ever play. Holy cow. Paul O'Neill. And we're going to need a new pitcher. Mercer. Do we have any? TJ Matthews. We're going to need him in a minute. We're gonna have to leave Mercer in. That's all there is to it. So Mercer in, Paul O'Neill. Here we go. 11-11 is your score. We're in the top of the, what is this, the 8th inning? Paul O'Neill rolls a 391 right-hander, 391, and of course that's going to be a double lead off the inning. Of course it is. Of course it's going to be a 391 to lead off the inning. Glenn Allen Hill now is a 913 versus a right-hander. Of course, 913 starts his walk range. So, of course, with first base open, we're going to go ahead and walk somebody. So that way we can have 2 runners on and score lots of runs. Sojo is up. Ray Mercer, get it out for the love of God. Here we go. No, it's not, because that's a 113, and those low 100s is going to be a base hit. But it's an odd number. So I'm only giving them 1 base on the odd numbers, 2 on the even numbers, to make things quick and easy. So that brings up Scott Brocious with the bases loaded. And guess what? Nobody out, of course. 831. Right-handed 831 is a strikeout. So, yes, they can get out 1 person once in a while. But now here comes Derek Jeter up. Can you get Derek Jeter out is the question. Defenses, they're going to play in, actually. They're going to play in. They don't want the run to take the lead. 595. This is going to be bad. No, it's not. It's an easy fly to center field. Paul O'Neill could try to stay home if he wanted, but I think he is just going to let it go, and that Posada swing away at it with bases loaded. Don't want to make that last out at home. Mercer trying to get through a merciless 8 inning. And he rolls a 5.54. And obviously with 2 outs now, defense is back in normal infield range. So we're going to infield range. Everyone was normal because bases are loaded, so yeah. And he's going to be an LSP. Up the middle of the short, Tejada is very good. And he's going to make it. Diving stop, batter out at first. Oh my gosh, Tejada saved a run, at least a run, maybe 2. He got to it, knocked it down, throws it, and from his knees gets him out by a step. Posada could not outrun the arm of Tejada. And mercifully, no runs across. And now Nelson is coming out here for the bottom of the 8th. 11-11 is your score. Nelson against Grieve. 605. Lefty 605. Routine ground ball hit to Sojo. There is outs on these cards somewhere. Holy cow. 4-3 on the put out. Grieve is out. Adam Piet. 921 right-hander. 921 starts his walk range. Of course it does. Of course it does. Oh, wait a minute. Ben Greaves. Why didn't Ben Greaves go anywhere? Okay, I must have the wrong. 921 is going to be a walk for Greaves, though. So Greaves is on with the walk. Pat, 1 out walk. 762. Riney, 762. Easy fly, center field. There are outs on these cards. I can't believe it. Chavez. Can we actually make a whole inning without somebody scoring 4 runs? 357. 357 strikes him out. And that's going to do it. We go to the 9th. Still tied. Are you kidding me? Yes, still tied at 11. Somebody better fucking score. All right. I'm getting hungry. I want to get some food. And there's nobody delivering food to me right now. So who can we bring in is the question. Who can we bring in? We don't have Tam's card, which somehow there's no Jeff Tam. So is it JT Matthews? It's going to have to be Matthews. JT Matthews. Oops, we're dice against David Justice. We're in the top of the 9th. How many runs is it going to take to win this one? Who knows? Let's find out. 271. He's a right-hander. 271. Hey, look at that. It's ground ball to short. There are outs on the batter cards. Bernie Williams, top of the 9th. 318. And that, of course, starts his walk range. Of course, the exact number that I just rolled is exactly the number to start his walk range. And now he needs to try to get a jump and see if he can steal. Jump. Pitcher's hold is a 3. He's only a 1 to get a jump, though. He's got to hold. So Bernie Williams is going to hold. And it's Tito Martinez. 210, 210. And that's blasted deep right field. It's going, it's going, it's gone. Tito Martinez blasts a 2-run home run here in the top of the 9th inning. And that gives the Yankees a 13-11 lead. Paul O'Neill. 933. Against lefties, he walks them. Oh my God, he walks them. He walks every single one of them. Glenn Allen Hill. Glenn Allen Hill. That is a 34. We're going to an error check. Error. This time it's the left fielder, Grieve. Grieve, where are you, Grieve? You're not there. I know that. Where are you, Grieve? He is a 16 in left field, and he's going to be an easy fly catch for him. Oh my God, unbelievably 3 errors so far. Somebody probably made a play without dropping it. And now with 2 outs, it's Sojo time. 676. 676 right-hander. 676. It's an easy fly to left. And Greaves will make the catch. So the Yankees play 2 in the top of the 9th. And now they get to bring out the man, the legend, the myth. You know who it is. Oh yeah. You don't want to see this guy coming out. It is Mariano Rivera. It's Rivera time. Mariano Rivera is coming in to close this one out. 13-11 is your score. Holy cow, we're in the bottom of the 9th. And they got Sal Facino coming out. Sal waits on the pitch. Here it comes, 7-4-4. He's a righty, 744. That's a ground ball down to Brocious at third base. He will throw it on target to Martinez, 1 away. Brings up Terrence Long. They got nobody left on the bench. Well, that's not true. They do have a few people, but it is a 0-93. That's going to be a ballpark effect. Ballpark effect. And we have an LSP at the plate, and it's going to be an error check. So we will try for an error. Third baseman, Brocious. Can Brocious make the play is the question. Brocious, here's his card. He is average and a 17. Brocious, routine grounder. He makes it, throws it perfect. And the A's are down to their last out to going down 2-0 here in this crazy game. And that is a 5-3 put out. And now with 2 away, it's Randy Villarney time. The Yankees trying to steal 2 games here in Oakland and take a 2-0 lead in the series back to New York. 4-1-2, 412. Right-hander, 412. It's a ground ball. Hit to Sojo. Sojo to Martinez, and this game is over. The Yankees pull out 2 runs in the top of the 9th. A 2-run home run by Tito Martinez. And they're going to win this game 11-13. Whoa. It's a G. Let's do that again. G. 4-3, please. There we go. And Sojo over to Martinez, and this game is history. Holy cow, what a game. New York wins it 13-11 in 9 innings. 2-run home run by Tito Martinez. The difference in this one. And they are headed back to New York with a 2-0 series lead. Best of 5s. They only need to win 1 more. They got 2 at home. And it's another save for Mariano Rivera. Another save by Mariano Rivera. And the Yankees, holy cow, who would have thought it? Who would have thunk it? They take 2 games in Houston, in Oakland, against the A's. And I thought this series was going to go the distance maybe. But now it might be over in 3 quickies. Boom, boom. Well, I wouldn't call this a quick one. We've been going for an hour and a half. I guess it hadn't been that long. It just seems really long when you have 31 hits and 3 errors. 31 hits, 17 by the Yankees and 14 by Oakland. 1 error on 1 error on the Yankees and 2 on Oakland. Let's go to the box score. Let's check out the box score. All right, Jeter, 6 at-bats. He had 2 hits, 3 strikeouts. Jeter, woof. He also had 2 RBIs. Yankees was 17 hits. There was a double by Jeter. Posada and O'Neill had 2. The home run by Tito Martinez. The error was on Jeff Nelson. For Oakland, they had 14 hits. 3 of those hits were by Piet. 3 by Orlando Saenz. They had 1 double. They had 2 home runs, 1 by Miguel Tejada and 1 by Payet. And the errors were on Greaves and Chavez. Your pitching, I don't even know if we want to look at pitching. Good Lord. I don't even want to know if we want to even look at the pitching. Pettit only goes 3 innings. Grimsley goes a third of an inning. Stanton 1 2/3. Coate goes 1 inning. Nelson 2 innings. Rivera goes 1. There's not a lot of zeros there unless you're looking under Rivera's stats. And Oakland is just as bad, just as ugly, and just as terrible. Oof, 9 walks by Oakland, 7 by the Yankees. I mean, those are just extra runs, just extra base runners here, just giving the other team opportunities. Only 4 strikeouts by the Yankees and only 8 by Oakland. And 2 home runs by the Yankees and 1 by Oakland. There you go. That is, whew, what a game. What a game. That is a crazy extended box score. If you want to see the extended, you can always pause it on YouTube later if you're interested in checking out the stats. I think we went through just about everyone that was in the bench and can play in this game. But we have a day off rest before we head out to play Game 3 in New York. It could be the sweep. Everyone bring your broom for the next one. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking us out. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see everyone next time. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. Yankees win this one in a blast fest, 13-11. We'll see you in Yankee Stadium down the line. Bye.